But fuck, man, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I don't even know if this has any purpose. Like, I have such trouble even finding purpose to anything anymore. Okay, I'm gonna retake that one, okay? Let's do that again. I might just start the video here. Fuck it. I treat these like therapy sessions sometimes whenever I speak to them and I never actually upload them. And in this one, I'm actually trying to upload, but I still treated it like a therapy session. Oh my god, I am so fucking, like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Why do you give a shit? Jesus Christ, man. My camera will literally die before I actually fucking make a video. God, I'm so fucking... And it's so hard to pick up the camera now. They said editing this. Just promise me that she'll use this footage for something. Stop being so fucking lazy. You wasted an entire battery talking about useless dumb shit. And what? For you to complain and shit about the shit that's still happening in your bed? Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Let go of what the fuck you're like so worried about. Stop being such a lazy fuck. Stop sitting around with your dick in your hand and fucking do something. Do something. I swear to God, if I put as much consistency to my videos as that I put to the gym.
Okay, it may not work today, it may not work tomorrow, but this is the right thing, and this is what I'm doing, and this is what's feeding me. So no, just believe in what you're doing, and if you don't believe in it, then you're not doing it. You haven't figured out the thing that you do best yet.
I didn't actually sleep with a hat. That would be crazy. It's just because I would not let y'all see my hair the way it looks right now. But good morning, or really good afternoon. I stayed up till 3 in the morning watching videos with my siblings, and I ended up going to sleep a little late. But we're still gonna try the vlog out today. We're gonna do an Amber Chamberlain style vlog today, and we're gonna like just chill. We're gonna like go to the gym. I don't know what else we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something cool together, all right? The goal is to create a video, put it in the editing software, and then see how it goes. Doesn't matter what I record, doesn't matter what I end up doing. I also want to end up recording at the gym, but holy fuck, that is nerve-wracking. I have never brought a camera into the gym. I've never thought of doing anything like that in the gym, but I don't know. I think I just might, just for the content. My gym never has like those guys that like bring cameras and shit into their gym to record themselves, because that is a thing, which is, you know, to each their own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I don't get inspiration from a very, very good gym bro edit, okay? I'm not gonna sit around and say that I don't get a fire lit up under my fucking feet right after I see a really, really good gym bro edit, okay? However, it's just a little embarrassing. It's just a little embarrassing, man. Like, how are you bringing a whole ass DSLR in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really just hating, because in reality, you could really just take whatever you want in there, and unless people really have a problem with you filming them, I guess, while they're working out in the background, then I guess it would be a problem. But, you know, maybe it'll happen today. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen today. I've kind of been on a bit of a hiatus, planning on coming back in a big way, because I think at this point, I think that I've lost my thing. I don't like that. You know, when you look at people who are close to me, they have a thing. And that's not a bad thing, that's the greatest thing, that they have a thing. But I lost my thing. You know what I'm saying? If I look at who I used to be when I was 14, 15, I had a thing back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find some important things about myself, man. And I won't do that unless I start doing things that make me feel uncomfortable. And maybe I'll start doing that at the gym. I have a very hard time planning out things. This isn't planned out whatsoever. Hopefully this footage that I'm putting all together and the points that I'm scattering throughout this portion of the video eventually will come to a concise, more understandable and digestible piece for you guys, right? Of course. This is really corny quote in my gym. Life starts the moment you start feeling uncomfortable. I see that every single time I do abs, and I don't ever think that resonates with me. But maybe I just need to start feeling uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? I think I've got everything I needed to get out, so see you in a bit. I just ate like this, and then I also ate pancakes and eggs. We're gonna talk about some editing, because actually there's some new editing software I just got. I really want to show you guys what that's all about. My best friend Jay, of course, let me know about this software. He is the filmmaker of, hold on, let me put a shirt on. He has, you know, practiced more filmmaking tactics and skills. And so because of that, you know, as a young filmmaker, also he's trying to find not only the cheapest, but the best way to edit your videos. I did edit a new trailer for the podcast, and I'll put that up right now. Welcome back to the show. We didn't go on a little hiatus for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I did have some topics to talk about.
What's on your mind?
So, like, what's
man?
your dick size?
Okay, some would say...
Some have claimed.
There are myths that... I'm gonna pull up the AZ.
I miss AZ, so we gotta go back. Soon, though, I have to get my light stuff, for real. Only if you kiss my hand, though.
Maybe later.
Off camera, though.
Yeah.
I will never do that shit again, though. Only for Halloween, just because Halloween is demon time. Then Christmas time is family time. And I can't do that like that. Unless it's New Year's. That's different. I'll put up a little, like a tiny snippet of it. I won't put the entire thing. Y'all can check it out on our Instagram, which is right here. So basically, I'm using DaVinci Resolve now. It looks like this. It looks like that. This was free, y'all. This was free. But I had to explain my new workflow to you guys. That way you guys know kind of like even the way that the process goes, even with the podcast now. I used to edit them all on this fucking thing. I used to edit them all on this laptop. It's 1:56 p.m. right now. I don't want to catch that many people at the gym. I do want to make myself feel uncomfortable. I did say I was going to do that, but fuck, man, that's a lot. If I do want to do that, then I probably should go soon. That way I don't catch that many people at the gym. Alright. So I'm gonna wash my face real quick. But one thing about me, always reign true, is I'm gonna be pretty. Oh, fuck! I think I'm gonna take you on the way. My brother, like a G, let me borrow one of the tripod. Fortunately, my brother, like a G, gave me a tripod for my actual phone, which is a little nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie, but like we said, like we talked about in this video, as soon as you start feeling uncomfortable, do you start living? So we're gonna try doing that. And we're off. And I forgot my fucking keys. I do this all the time. Keys. We're in my car now. Also have a new car since the last time we talked. Hey, we're back in the car, everybody. I actually haven't done this in a very long time, is like have y'all in the car with me. And with this tripod, I think it's actually, that was such impeccable timing. Back on the iPhone, baby. Things that I'm doing right now, especially like filming myself going to the gym and shit, reminds me a lot of, I mean, you guys probably know that a lot of my inspiration also comes from, or my comedy comes from TMG or Cody Ko and Noel Miller. Well, Cody Ko has this channel called Cody Trains, and on it, of course, he documents his training process for marathons and shit like that. Doing this in my car makes me feel like I'm doing that type of content, which is kind of cool. If you go up to somebody's car, right, and they're just like this, like they're just like, like just now. Like just fucking now, somebody pulled up next to me and I had the phone on my steering wheel. Yeah, that's hella fucking embarrassing. And I think I'm gonna be able to do this at the gym, bro. Fuck! It's okay. If the gym bros could do it, I can do it. If the gym bros could do it, I can do it. They do it all the time. Who cares? I think I'm gonna just kind of embrace, like, maybe if like somebody were to come through and see my car or see inside my car and see that I literally have a fucking camera planted on the dashboard, maybe they'll be like, maybe whenever I go inside and they see me, they'll be like, oh my god, like, who is he? Like, what is he doing? You know? This is the tripod that my brother let me borrow, which I'm really scared to use. There's not that many people here, which is good, but hopefully whoever sees me use this just thinks of me as a man. I need to stop stalling for real. God damn it, fuck. Let me stop stalling, man. I'm gonna go in there and wish me luck. Hopefully I'll get some footage, and if I just pop back in here and it's still me in this car, I'm sorry, I disappointed you. Hi, quick intermission. Well, it's me, currently February 1st me, a month afterward me, going over the workouts that I said I was gonna do. I didn't want to just put the footage of the workouts and then not explain what the fuck I was gonna do. Maybe there is some value, you know what I'm saying, in showing y'all what I do at the gym. The first thing I do, my boys and girls, is stretch. I never miss a workout without a stretch, you know what I'm saying. Working out without properly stretching your muscles out, then you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. You're getting an injury, you know what I'm saying. I'm not a gym commentator. I don't do these type of things. Anyways, next thing. I start off with low weights first. I can't do like huge shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also not gonna be a bitch and do like 20s and shit like that. So I go with the 40s. The way I do these is I will do regular chest presses and then I'll switch them over to do flies. Why do I do that? Don't know. Just started doing it one day and I thought this is a nice burn, so I'm just gonna keep fucking doing it. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite workouts. I don't know what it is, but like I always will start on bench, and my first workout at bench is gonna be the chest press. Also, can we just shout out the girl who gave a peace sign to the camera instead of, you know, being weirded out by it? But if you are watching this, the person who did this at the fucking camera or whatever, I appreciate you, and I hope you have the best workouts every single fucking time you're there. In reality, she could have had 1 or 2 reactions, right? And that could have been like or it could have been this one, which is like, you know, embrace it. This guy's trying to, you know, film his shit. Let me fucking, you know what I'm saying? Let me fucking. Anyway, the next workout is triceps. I know a lot of people will be like, why are you doing like the pulling and the put? I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't care, all right? I just kind of just do them because I've seen them, I replicate them, and then I do them every single time because they give me results. That's all I'm doing. That's it, all right? I'm not a gym guru by no means. This one don't hurt that much. Like most of them don't really hurt that much. I never try to put my body through so much strain and shit like that, unless, you know, I really want to go hard that day. But especially this day, I was trying to go, of course, you know, I was trying to go hard, but I wasn't trying to, like, you know, do anything crazy. And as I'm going up in my workout, of course, I'm going to be going up in weight as well. So I'm going to be doing my chest press and my tricep extensions now with higher weight. So I'll do my chest press with 60s or 65s, but I won't do the flies because holy fuck, that would be really hard, and I'm training to do that. And then I'll also do the 60 or 65s with my tricep extension, and I'll do 3 sets of each of those. So now these are going to be the next set of workouts. The first workout has to be the shoulder press. I'll start off with a lighter weight. I'll do 35s or 40s, and I'll do 10 to 12 reps, and I'll do 3 sets of each or whatever. Like I said, I kind of like to alternate workouts. So after this one, I like to actually do what are they called? A barbell row. And like I said, I don't give a fuck about the pushing, pulling shit or whatever. I do workouts because they make me shredded, all right? I don't care about the logistics. This workout will be working out your back and your triceps. I do 10 to 12 reps of these, and I'll do 3 sets of that. And I will go up in weight sometimes. Most of the time, I'll just keep it at this weight to just kind of do some conditioning, because I will be doing some back later on. And like, of course, my chest press and my tricep extensions, I will, of course, also go up in weight. So I'll do 50s or 55s instead of 60s and 65s, 5 to 6 reps of these, and I'll do 3 sets of them. Sometimes I also spice it up after this, and I'll start doing bicep curls with an actual barbell. And I also can't leave my triceps, so I also try to do some tricep extensions, you know what I'm saying, with one arm with the 30-pound dumbbell, and I'll try to do maybe like 8 reps, 10 reps of that. All right, now we have moved away from the bench. The bench is no longer our friend. We have dumped the bench. We have moved on now to the pull-up bar. So basically, I will alternate between 3 workouts, which is the rope, which I will do till failure, and then I'll do these pull-ups right here, and then after I do these pull-ups right here, I'll do other pull-ups, but they're like, I don't know what they're fucking called, but basically I do the pull-ups where you put your legs up, that way you can also be working on your abs a little bit. And I gotta be completely honest, me literally looking at me doing these pull-ups right here makes me not only so proud of myself, but makes me look at like me from 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't record these exercises because I think during that day, I think it was taken and there was a lot of people around there, so I didn't want to, like, you know, disturb anybody trying to plant a camera somewhere to get a good angle. Basically, after that, I'll do some back rows at the machines and shit like that, where, you know, you're pushing that shit back like this. I'll put up a diagram of it, and on top of that, I also do some more tricep stuff, you know what I'm saying, you know, just to pepper up my triceps a little bit more. And then for the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of like why I wanted to make the video. I have never actually shown you guys, like, let's say like a before picture of what my body looked like before, so I'm actually gonna do that right now. Look at this picture right now and then compare it with what I'm about to show you. You know what I'm saying? I have been working at this body for about maybe a year and a half, close to maybe 2 years. But let me also mention that this stuff has been a little bit on and off. It has been a little bit inconsistent, you know what I'm saying? So my body could definitely be better. This doesn't have to take a year for you. This could literally take 6 months with proper diet, or even like a proper workout regimen that you do very consistently and that you don't sway away from, you know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of the thing that I kind of wanted to like point out in this video, is that, you know, there are a lot of goals that I did set for myself outside of this stuff. And a lot of it did have to do with how I looked at my body. And I have never, ever in my life been so confident and been so okay with keeping my shirt off in a video or even keeping my shirt off in public than right now, just because of how much work I've tried to put into my body and shit like that. And like everybody else, everybody has had some sort of body dysmorphia at some point in their lives. For me, it was just very, very in my face how skinny I was. And on top of that, people would literally tell me. When people would hug me, when people would look at my hands, when people would look at my wrists, they would just point out how incredibly skinny I was, and I was just kind of tired of it. On top of that, of course, there's nothing wrong with being skinny. There's nothing wrong with being a thin person or a thin dude. For me, it just kind of made me feel not only physically weak, but it almost made me feel like I was mentally weaker because I couldn't, have that type of discipline. Like I said, that mentality does not have to apply to you or anybody else. But now that I've talked about this and stuff like that and had the time to like sit down and talk to you guys about my workout regimen and what it actually does for me and what working out has done for me this past year, you also can't forget the quote that I was talking about in the beginning of the video, which is not exactly the way that I explained it in the beginning of the video, but it's life begins at the end of your comfort zone. The whole point of me even making this video is because I've been thinking so much about that quote in particular. And I think me recording myself and me also, comparing my past self to how shredded I am now will also make me feel a lot better. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this segment. Hopefully you guys can get something from my actual workout regimen. If you did, if you didn't, that's completely fine. Like I said, I'm not some sort of gym guru. We can finally get back to the actual day and you can get my reaction right after I finish recording myself at the gym and realize that holy shit, I can do things that make me feel uncomfortable. Hi, hello. I just finished my fucking workout. I could not honestly feel better just because I did it. Like, I actually did it. Not only did I surpass previous limits because I knew a camera was on me, I've also never gone through sets so fucking fast, but that's just because I was so fucking nervous. But by the time that I got to my pull-ups, I was like, who literally gives a fuck? And I don't feel bad about it at all. I don't feel bad. And that makes me feel great. The reason why that makes me so happy is because I've gradually become a more anxious person in public, and I used to be like very in your face and very active and shit like that. But because of the responsibilities I ended up having, I kind of isolated myself, and on top of that, COVID happened and shit like that. So I kind of just want to go back to my roots. The fact that I was able to do this, and the fact that I was able to get good shots of me doing like workouts, and also on top of that, to see my progress. I didn't mean for this video to be about my progress when it comes to working out, because I was gonna make an entire video about that shit, but I ended up scrapping it. But now that I am seeing the difference, right, and seeing how different I looked then as opposed to now is really exciting to see. Then that means, for me at least, if I can change that, right, when that has to do with my body, my brain and shit like that, and discipline, I can do a lot of other things. I can do it. It's possible, and so can you. For a lot of people, you might think like, yo, like why the fuck do you think that it's such a milestone to be able to record yourself at the gym, right? Can you? Maybe you don't give a shit. Maybe you don't give a fuck about what people say. But on top of that, I was very creatively active, so I always had the camera with me and I always recorded outside. Now, I don't do that. And I'm very scared to document things, but I shouldn't be. But anyway, I'm very happy that I did it. I'm gonna go back home. After that, I'm actually gonna get ready. I'm gonna shower, and then we're gonna go record a podcast episode, which is actually pretty dope that you're actually gonna get to see a little bit of that. Regardless, thank you so much for really, I'm just thanking myself. Thank you, Seth Sada, for getting the fuck out of bed today. And so should you, man. Get the fuck out of bed. Go to the fucking gym, bro. Anyway, I gotta go home. I'm wasting time. Okay, all right, peace out. All right, boys, girls, and MBs. Now we are heading off to Jay's house. If you guys don't know, I have a podcast with my best friends called The Clouds Podcast. I know that everyone has a preconceived notion of what they know about dudes who have a podcast, so I don't want to hear it. But if you do have time to check it out and stuff like that, we also have an Instagram where we upload shorts and highlights and shit like that if you want to get little snippets of what we do. But yeah, anyway, all right, cool. All right, let's fucking go. And we're off. I've arrived. What's up, bitch?
Vlogging?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
It was a regular break, but
Then it became a taco break.
it became a taco break out of nowhere, bro.
Everybody knows how we feel about tacos. Play the taco video. We getting tacos.
You guys have no idea how fucking excited I am for these tacos right now.
Taco review. 10 out of what? 10 out of 5. That shit was double.
I had a burrito.
But you know damn well, those tacos hit.
If this burrito hit, then the tacos hit. We just go hit that bitch again, bro.
For real.
I lost my virginity that night.
I thought I lost my virginity again. I
I
lost it
became a
again.
reborn virgin. Who the fuck is this? Hey, who the fuck is this? Who do you know here, bro? What is that?
All right, boys, girls, MBs, we just finished this podcast. It went pretty well. It was a pretty tight 50 min. All right, I'm gonna grab a sweater as well. But that's in my car though. Unless. Holy fuck, it's cold. You ever seen that one? You seen that one? That's fine. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Sorry, I'm like carrying him.
It's all good.
Is this throw up?
Where right there? Oh,
That is so nice.
damn. Don't you gotta air me out in front of Josh like this? Please. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's my bad. I just the biggest piss of my life. I definitely don't miss the smell of feet, you know what I'm saying? But it's still pretty dope here though, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some footage of the place and shit like that. Not of people, because apparently I'm not allowed to do that. It's called Skatomania. It was actually on Stranger Things, which is actually fucking crazy. Hopefully it goes good. I just need to get skates fast because it's gonna end soon. So, let's go.
¿Qué? Ya te dije.
Daisies. Lilies.
Ya te dije.
Good morning, everybody. I let y'all hanging a little bit with that last clip. It was just, you know, a clip of my family and I just kind of bantering and shit like that and laughing. And I thought that was a great way to end the day, you know what I'm saying? I had a pretty great day, I had a pretty productive day. I didn't think that I was actually gonna make myself record the entire day. With this little experiment that I decided to do at the gym, right, it kind of made me realize that, like, it's really easy. It's really easy to pick up the camera and to do things that I want to do. The hardest part, of course, is getting out of the comfort zone, is getting out of, like, what I know to be comfortable, you know what I'm saying? The hardest part of this whole process, of this whole video, is just picking up the camera. I thought too lowly of myself for me to think that I was entertaining enough for people to take some time out of their day to watch me. But at the end of the day, I'm not doing it for them, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for me. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day. I don't know when I'm gonna upload the next vlog, or the next video, or the next react video, but let's just say it's gonna be soon. Let's just say it's gonna be soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Alright, peace.